make the app, making sure.
Okay, no, I won't do it, never mind.
Not
Okay. On my field.
really, not your thing.
No, I don't want.
All right, so we need the area of a semicircle. What is the area of a semicircle?
One half pi squared.
If the whole circle is pi r squared, then 1/2 pi r squared would give us the semicircle. So what we need to do is figure out what the radius of one of these semicircles is going to be. Okay? Now, be careful, because this one needs to be in terms of y. Okay? Because we're slicing it this way, then the problem has to be in terms of the y values. Okay, go. I'll start you out. So what is my radius going to be in terms of y?
I don't know, but I ate too much.
In terms of y,
Let's talk through how we need to find it first, and then we'll come up with the equation. Would you all agree that the diameter of each of these circles is going to be the distance from the y-axis out to this line? All right, so what I need to do is figure out what this distance is for the diameter, and then for the radius, I'll just cut it in half.
so we're x, 1/2 x, or
1/2 of,
Yeah.
where that line, all right, but instead of solving it for y, I need to solve it
for
for x. All right, so x will equal 12 minus 2y all over 3. And you can doctor that up all you want to. You can go ahead and split that into 4 minus 2/3 y if you want to. Or you can leave it the way it is. I'm not sure it's advantageous to do one over the other. We'll just see what happens. Okay, but here's the deal. That's the diameter, so the radius is going to be half of that. The radius, oh, it's hard to write this angle, is half of whatever this is, which I will just write as 12 minus 2y all over 6 squared. All right, did everybody see how we created the radius from that? Found this distance in terms of y, and then took half of it. It'd be nice if the formula were actually diameter friendly. The radius is way more useful. Again, you have options on cleanup. Might I suggest this? It's entirely up to you. Okay, the 6 squared is going to be 36. The 36 and the 2 are going to make 72. So I'm going to have pi over 72, and then 12 minus 2y squared. Again, you could have left it exactly the way it was before. More numbers to deal with in your antiderivative, but whatever. Okay, there's our area. So our volume is going to be the integral, let me go ahead and put that out front, pi over 72, integral of 12 minus 2y squared dy. Again, important to put the d whatever, because that is the variable in this problem.
So it goes from 6 to 0, or is it from 0 to 6?
Excellent question. He says 6 to 0, 0 to 6. I think if you're using the y values, not going to 4, but our y's here to here. What's your smallest y value?
6, so, no.
0.
Small y, 0.
And then your biggest is 6, so that's the interval I'm going to go with. If you do it the other way around, you will get the negative of the right answer, which you would know, okay, I got it backwards, I just need to flip-flop the thing instead. See, this is what, it's hard for people to do this. X's, I don't know why it's so easy. Y'all go from starting point left to stopping point right. That's Xy. And the Y stuff, starting point is the lowest and ending point is the highest. Think about heading up the positive y scale. Okay, there it is. If I were to slap this on a piece of paper and say do the math, you wouldn't have any problems at all. Take an antiderivative and go. You have options. If you leave it this way, this is your u for u sub. This is thing squared. Your other option is to multiply it out and treat it like a polynomial. And because you're squaring, it's really not that hard to do. So I'll let us as a class decide whether we want to stick with u sub or whether we would like to multiply it out. What do you say, Shannon? U sub or polynomial? Polynomial. Polynomial. Polynomial, and it doesn't matter what y'all think, we're already 3 to whatever, gentlemen, what do you say? Pick one, be a decider, polynomial.
Neither.
You're gonna, just leave it, mark C, we're doing, gotta pick one. Graham had to pick one, you had to pick one.
And we'll be singing it for a while then.
Oh my goodness, just say
Michael's the
this.
only one that's holding up our education. Heard.
Well, I get these two different.
Honestly, which one would you choose?
I would probably call no because it's only square.
Okay. How bad would U sub be?
You saw what I did before with, what was it, to the fifth or to,
I don't know what you did.
remember when on that test?
Yeah, I did. Let me say this about U sub. This is a U sub that you should be able to do in your head in about 3 seconds. Here's why. That's linear, nice and linear. What is the derivative of this gonna be?
Derivative that.
Because we're gonna have a du there,
-2.
-2. I don't have necessarily -2, so I just bring a -1/2 to the side. So U sub would be kind of easy. You just have a -1/2 out here and call that U squared. Whatever, okay? We will multiply it though, because that's what y'all voted on. I over 72, 0 to 6. All right, 144 minus, what is that, 24, 48. 48y plus 4y squared dy. All right. Pi over 72. By the way, there isn't any symmetry involved in this one, so we can't like take half and double it. Not really a problem though, because we already have 0 in our interval. Even if we didn't, we would not have the option to do half and double. Okay, 144y. Crap, okay, 24. 24y squared and 4/3 y cubed on the interval from 0 to 6. Okay, pi over 72 is gonna chill out for a while. And all we really need to plug in is 6 because the other one's gonna give us 0. All right, 6 times 144. Oh, poo, okay. It's gonna end in 24, 6 times 4, 6, 7, 8, 864, check me on that, somebody with a calculator, somebody's in charge of that. 6 squared is 36, 36 times 24. I honestly think that's another 864. I think, check me on that one too, I think that's another 864.
Why do we have the dead one on top?
I didn't put it in, y'all don't remember it. One of these days I need to remember to bring batteries, probably.
I'm fine with adding a dead one, but just leaving it on top makes no sense to me.
Okay, let's see. 216 divided by 3 is 72. 72 times 4. 72 times 4 is 288, I think. Minus 0. Okay, I'm gonna pause and make sure that makes sense. I think. Alright, so we're checking, are we good? Have you, well, there, alright, 144 times 6, just to make sure.
Yes.
Alright, 24 times 36. Another 864?
24 times 20.
36?
36. Yes.
Okay, now 72 times 4. I'm pretty sure that one's right. Alright, good. So we end up with these canceling out. 288, well, I shouldn't have multiplied it out because it's gonna be 72. It's gonna be 4 pi, I think. Pretty sure that's right. Okay, those are the calculators for those that are trying this, Michael. If you would do me a favor, just type in 4 pi, get an answer, and then type in the integral and see if we get the same answer. And then I'll feel pretty good if we do. I'm pretty sure it's right. So on the AP, here's what I'm thinking. 1, 2. If it's non-calculator, 3, 4. If it's calculator, 1, 2, 3. Right. And they would use the other points spread out somewhere else to see if you knew what you were doing. Alright, well, he's checking that one. Is it clicking how to do these cross sections? Area of one slice, whatever that slice is, and then add them all up. That's where the integral from point A to point B comes in. Cool. And I like that we've done some examples here where you've got top and bottoms that are not uniform. You know, here with one flat side, it kind of makes the width or the height or the radius or whatever we're using pretty elementary. I like that it's changing. And on the AP, it may not be something as nice as this. Go back to area though, top minus bottom. Okay, that's us for distance, top minus bottom.
Bam, same thing.
Is it good? Okay. There is also a trend on the AP for them to use these words. You ready? Here they come. Set up, but do not integrate. So in the AP, it is very common for them to say set up, but do not integrate, which means this is your final answer.
So
Okay?
they don't want you to go all the way to.
Right. Sometimes they'll just say set up, but do not integrate what the volume would be.
Okay.
And they typically do that if they've got a lot of points to distribute and not enough places to put it, and they want to use those points somewhere else. Or they'll say that if this is not something you can do by hand. If this is something you can't take an antiderivative of, they'll just say set it up, but stop there. Got it. All right, now, I will leave the ball in your court at this point. We can do some more practice problems if you want to, or y'all can have some time to yourselves to work on your quest. So, or do more practice problems. So, as a group, kind of collaborate and decide whether you want to do any more practice problems with cross sections, or whether you want your time to be used constructively for something else other than playing video games.
Where'd you get that sweatshirt?
This is what my wife gave me for Valentine's Day.
I'm like, where'd that come from?
Now you
I
have
like
two,
it.
does it, that actually repeat there, or is it just, well, no. I
No, there's no repeat, yeah.
guess-
Just keeps going. Okay, that was my question.
I didn't have the heart to tell her, cause she knows I nerd out on math stuff and things like that.
It's wrong?
It's a beautiful sweatshirt, I love it, absolutely, it's fantastic, it fits well, and the premise is cool and nerdy, I love it. I didn't have the heart to tell her that a cooler number to use would have been E. E would have been a much nerdier nerd sweatshirt than pi.
Dang.
How? Wait, what? Oh,
Instead
there's
of doing
pi on there?
pi starts at 3.
Oh.
Yeah. Instead of using pi, to use E, that would have been a cooler number.
Did she just order it, or?
She did, yeah, and she's sweet like that. This is, anytime she finds a cool t-shirt or sweatshirt or something I
Did
like.
you find that sexy one?
So just like.
I already have that t-shirt.
I want
E or
one.
what? Like just E?
you can find
Just
one on
E,
Amazon.
2.718281828459.
So if you just, if you just put E and
There is, just do either the first, or there's a button at the
then,
top.
oh, E the first, okay, that's, oh yeah. So yeah, 2.7.
How would I find that sweatshirt?
281828.
No, not the sweatshirt, the t-shirt.
459, it doesn't repeat.
Oh dang,
After that, it just stopped, it
it's
goes
like 18281828. Oh dang it.
459.
What happened? No.
Anyway, there's that. Okay, so more practice problems, or would you like some time for yourselves?
Okay.
I strongly suggest y'all be looking at your quest, because there aren't that many days that you're gonna get to work together. Oh, and so we go ahead. Not yet. Weather-wise, I don't think we're gonna be missing any days. It is nice to talk about it, though. I don't think we're gonna be missing any days for the weather this week. I think tomorrow, if we were gonna miss, is going to be the day. I think it's really the only day they're predicting.
I hear snow.
You mean from weather, or you just hoping?
I've been hearing it that.
Wednesday is the only day they're talking about that things could go bad.
So tomorrow.
Right. They don't really like to do 2-hour delays. Usually they'll just cancel school or go on from there. If it's a 2-hour delay, I'll see you at the usual time. Okay, we'll just be like we're supposed to, yeah. If it's a cancellation, we'll just bump everything a day, but please
Oh my God,
understand.
Skype us.
Do it.
Have a giant Skype party.
I'd be happy with that. We'll have a land session for our cocktail party. Quest are due Friday regardless.
There's probably some-
I couldn't care
there's
less.
probably
If
some
we're
good-
not in school, Quest are due Friday.
Just
Yeah, find a way to
There's
do
probably
it.
some good internet cafes around here that could,
We could easily, do it. Everybody's gotta drive to Conway though, if we're gonna do that.
I'm fine with that.
Well, yeah, you are, it's not that
I'm
bad
in
for
South
you,
Street.
yeah, it's not.
I would
Actually,
probably-
Conway's pretty
I would-
central, the two of y'all are
Well-
fine, you're fine. Socastee and Aner,
I'm probably,
but you live
Aner's not
UCLA,
that
so
far.
it's not that bad.
I feel like I actually have the worst.
I'm
Do you live
moving
in
to
Gonzales?
Conway
Is that where you
soon,
live?
but
I feel like I actually have the worst because I have to go, I live in pretty much North Carolina. So I have to go from
But you're based in Conway?
not basically.
No, he's in
You're based in Myrtle Beach, okay, that's right.
I live in Little River though.
Gotcha,
We had this whole discussion of North Little Beach is really Little
Right, yeah,
River and
yeah.
all that stuff.
gotcha,
what was I looking for? Oh, yeah, the t-shirt.
yeah. Okay, we can go ahead and cut that off, good luck to you. If you need more examples, Sloan will do some more for you.
So guess what I just kickstarted?